Welcome back to the Krypton Factor. Our contestants have now changed into their super round gear and are ready for the toughest challenge of all. The Krypton Super Round tests every aspect of the contestant's physical and mental ability. It starts with a 50-foot parachute jump off Krypton Mountain. Next, the contestants enter the cryptic rings, the complex human maze testing memory and interpretation. As always, by remembering a 5-digit code, the contestants can find a quick route out of the rings and collect their key code for the computer challenge. Heading for the laser matrix, they must first log into the computer and attempt to crack the letter code by working out the 4 passwords. Only then can they attempt to cross the laser matrix, where breaking any of the beams incurs a disastrous time penalty. Then it's the intimidating response revolve. Removing the 6 battens is only possible by responding to a sequence of flashing lights. The final hurdle is the Krypton Mountain. Constructing the ladder comes first, followed by a race to the top.
Contestants, take your positions.
The contestants have been spending a few quiet moments working out what advantages to buy with the points they've gained from the first 5 rounds, and 3 of them have plumped for advantages on Krypton Mountain here. They have used their points to buy a couple of sections of ladder, and they only have to put in 2 more sections now to get up onto the mountain once they arrive here. And a reminder that the leader going into the Super Round is Glasgow doctor Jeremy Platt with a score of 34. John Reynolds is second with 28, Joy Mason third with 24, and Anil Sharma fourth with 14. So, how have those points been used? Jeremy has bought those 2 ladder pieces and 1 response revolve batten. John has also bought 2 ladder pieces and a guide arrow in the cryptic rings. Joy has bought those 2 ladder pieces, worth 10 points. But Anil seems less concerned about the mountain. He has bought just 1 response revolve batten.
The first challenge in the Super Round, the cryptic rings. Now, to get through them, you need to remember your personal 4-character codes, which are on the monitors in front of you. As soon as you've committed those to memory, you can go. Good luck. The Super Round starts now.
Anil Sharma in blue is the first to make that nerve-wracking jump, but the other 3 are right behind him.
All 4 heading for the entry points into the cryptic rings. This is the code they hope they've memorised. We've already seen in this series how crucial it is to get through those rings as quickly as possible. Each digit of the code matches a key junction and offers a swift route through the rings. Joy Mason, runaway leader of the mental agility round, is expected to do well here. Only one contestant has an advantage in the rings, and that's County Antrim's John Reynolds. He bought a guide arrow, and it looks to have paid off because he is already searching for his final junction. And that's it. That's his exit and the signal he needs to head for the computer challenge. A very fleeting visit to the rings. That advantage really paid off for him. The others still have a lot to do, but Anil is now following him out.
So, John first to try to crack the computer code. He has to repeat the word laser in the box below by breaking an alphabetical code. But neither he nor Anil are finding it easy. To get the letter needed, he has to type the letter 3 before it's in the alphabet. So for E, he'll tap in B. And that's it. It really is important to keep a cool head here, just as Anil has. He started well. But doing even better is Jeremy. He was last out of the rings, but he's now on his 3rd word. Joy has finished her 1st word. But John has been at the computer longest and he really needs to be away. He seems to be having problems with his last letter. But he's got it now and he's away. He's got the go command he needed.
John Reynolds first onto the laser matrix. Now remember, a break of the beams incurs an immediate 7-second time penalty, which can be crucial. And John seems to be a bit wobbly there. But now in 2nd place, making up lots of time, is Glasgow doctor Jeremy Platt. He had the most points going into the Super Round, and he still has all his advantages to play. He's going very fast down the laser web. But now he's gone through one of the beams, and the chaser lights are off. That could be a very costly mistake. And now Joy is setting off down the matrix.
First to the response revolve, John. As always, contestants can only collect those battens when the adjacent light flashes.
Jeremy's time penalty is over, and he knows that he can pull back that time because he used some of his points to have one baton removed from the revolve. Joy's now in, and it's very close at this stage for everyone apart from Anil, who's at last made it to the laser run.
The response revolve calls for quick reflexes and great balance. It's enormously difficult to get those batons out while the structure's turning. It's a very close contest between Jeremy Platt and John Reynolds. Jeremy's quick reflexes won him the response round. Now, he's already collected 4 batons, he needs just 1 more, but that's John's last one. He's off to the mountain.
So it's the final challenge, that towering mountain. John Reynolds has 2 ladder pieces already in place, but both Jeremy and Joy also have 2 advantages, so he can't afford to slacken the pace. In the revolve, Jeremy's got his last baton, leaving Joy and Anil behind. And it looks like a race to the top between John and Jeremy. John only has 1 more ladder piece to fit. Jeremy has 2 pieces, and how crucial, I wonder, was that time penalty in the laser matrix. Joy Mason has collected all her batons and now heads for the mountain. But John is first to start that vertical climb to the top, chased by Jeremy. Her limbs will be really aching now, but they push on to the top. But Jeremy and Joy are losing precious seconds trying to fit those heavy pieces into their slots. And further behind, Anil has reached the ladder, but with no advantages left, it's surely too late for him. Jeremy starting his climb to the top, determined to overhaul John, but the Ulsterman is a couple of strides clear. Joy's making her climb. It's going to be a very tight finish. Jeremy, slight stumble, and at last John there reaching out for his K, and he wins it.
Well done, John. A brilliant performance. Can I ask how much training you did?
Well, quite close to us. There is a leisure centre with a good fitness suite. So I used the kiddies' playground outside.
It obviously paid off. Well done.
Yes, well done, John. Ulster will be proud of you. And of course, Sir John will be back to take part in the group final next week. The Group B final should be a tremendous contest. Don't miss it. And as the other contestants now clamber to the top of the Krypton Mountain, we will say good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Twice is always nice. Hope you're sitting comfy for a double dose of Dale in a new double episode of Supermarket Sweep tonight from 10 p.m. on Challenge.